Kids, they just, if you tell them don't touch the stove because it's hot, what they gonna do? They gonna touch the stove because they just like to rebel sometimes. Family, what's going on? It's your girl Titana Moss, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I talk about sexual wellness, fashion, lifestyle, career, entrepreneurship advice. So if any of those things are of interest to you, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so you can become a part of the family too. And for my returning viewers, hey family, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming back and clicking on another video from your girl. Good morning, you guys. As you can see, your girl just literally got up and I snoozed. What's new? Welcome to a day in the life of a full-time MSW student, as well as full-time worker still. So if you're new to my channel, for work, I am a qualified mental health professional. Short terms, they call it like qmhp. Like, I go to people's homes and pretty much just make sure that they are mentally stable, giving them different coping skills, teaching them about learning how to manage their mental illness a little bit better. Sometimes, you know, I might accompany them to appointments, refer them to different resources in the community. So it can just vary from all different types of things that I do with my clients. I've done things like care coordination before, crisis stabilization, case management, all of that. And I do work with children and adults. So that's pretty much what I do for work. And with that job, it's just been really a blessing because I make up my own schedule. I see my clients pretty much whenever they're available or when I'm able to see them and stuff. So I figured I'd do a day in the life because it's been a while. I want to say it's been almost like 10 months since I've done a day in the life video on my channel, but I've never done one now that I'm back in school. So I figured, hey, why not do one today? I have my live class tonight 3 times throughout my semester. I have to physically go and log on to like a Zoom call and be present for 2 hours for class. And then the rest of the semester is asynchronized, which is pretty much do it at your own pace when everything is due. So anywho, I ain't had no business coming here crusty dusty, but I'm showing y'all the real deal or how it is on the day today. So if you guys are ready for today's video, y'all know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing just slides in both ears. Ice falling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she wanna mine when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. It's that roll myself a day and count my figure shit. It's that step.
Hey you guys, so I'm back. So the place I'm in right now is my room that I pretty much do my schoolwork in and my work or whatever. I try to keep both places separate because it can just become overwhelming sometimes doing your work in your room. And it's like when you get in your room, the first thing you don't want to think about is work. So I try to have 2 separate places to do that in. So I'm in here right now. As you guys see, I was trying to get my documentations together for work. I got to stop by the office to drop this off first before I go see my clients. So I'm only seeing like, the goal is to see 4, but if I only see 3 today, I'll be fine. My class starts at 6 o'clock. It's from 6 to 8. And so, yeah, that's the game plan. I'm going to actually show you guys on my Canvas, which is where my school does their stuff on. I know some people have like Blackboard and all that stuff, but I'm going to show you guys pretty much what I do for the week or whatnot in the world. This thing, I don't want to freaking focus. Okay, so I go on here and check at the beginning of the week, typically Mondays or Sundays, to figure out what do I all have to do this week so I can kind of get myself ahead of the game. So let's go click on the to-do list. First up, I have a annotated bibliography. I know y'all see Friday, but that's actually, she extended the date, so I need to work on that and finish that and turn that in by tonight. I have a research question hypothesis due for my research class on this Friday. I have my synchronized class tonight for 606. 610, I have that tomorrow, synchronized class. I have my synchronized class for 605. And then I have my synchronized class for research on Thursday. Another thing due this week is a discussion board for my research class. Then I have a policy skills library topic. I guess we're doing a group assignment. I got to turn in a topic for that. That's due on Sunday. Policy analysis topic outline is due on Sunday. And then lastly, this policy ecosystems assignment is due on Sunday as well. So I actually need to get with my group mates to figure out what we're gonna do about that. But that's it, y'all. So I have quite a bit to do this week. As y'all see, I'm gonna be honest, I be having a hard time like keeping up with the readings. Like, I try to read, but I really don't read as much. I'm more so like, let me try to get the assignments done. But I know they say when you read, it helps you to understand the assignments better. So if I am able to read, I try to read like a little bit a day. I tried to do this thing at the beginning of the semester, but it didn't really work. Like every day, like on Monday through Thursday, I tried to dedicate for one class. That was what me and my my little group or whatnot, we came up with. We was gonna do like 610 work on Tuesday, 605 work Monday, 609 work Thursdays, and 606 work on what day did I not say? Thursday? I don't know. Thursday, Wednesday. One of them days that I did not say. But that didn't go too well, as you guys can see, because your girl is definitely not doing it. But I am much more organized than I was last semester. Last semester was all over the place. This is another thing that I use to kind of stay on track. Every month I write out all my assignments that I do and stuff like that for you know, the semester. So I kind of just already know ahead of time what I have to work on in that week. This is just my board here where I just write different messages for myself throughout the semester to keep me going. And then here is my to-do things I have to do list board. I try to update this weekly. Sometimes I'm not able to get to it, but I also write up there tasks that I have to do each day. Also for my practicum too, like to go to that as well, so I can keep up with that too. But anyways, I'm gonna get in here, finish these notes so I can go ahead and get on the road, and then I'll check in with you guys in a little bit.
I'm so cozy.
Lord, I got me some rewrites and some other stuff I gotta do. That is definitely a pet peeve about social work. All the documentation you gotta do. I know y'all feel where I'm coming from. So I only got, it's not much. I think I got like 2 notes back, and then I gotta get some reports and stuff signed. So that's cool. Finally getting ready to go see my first client. I feel like I don't know, been ripping and running all day, and the day barely got started. So I'm gonna go try to get myself something to eat real quick because I am hungry. And then I'm gonna go see my first client, and then we'll just go from there. So I'll see you guys in a sec.
Oh, that's nuts, baby.
Normally I'm quick to switch up my playlist. My mind, I'm packing back and don't say shit. I got what it takes to say this. I got all the plays and I played it out like this. I wanted to save this. I want us to make it. I'll trade it all for a while, but it just hurts so much when it ain't working out. 'Cause I don't want nobody else. It's you, and I used to be on my replacement. I switch.
Hey y'all, so we are starting out one of our first sessions of the day. Well, not my first session, this is probably like my second or third at this point. But I am working with siblings, and so today I decided to take them to the park to see how they work with one another in a public setting, and they work on their anger and stuff like that. So that went pretty interesting, and this is just us in the car singing some songs as we are on our way to the store. So if you've been following me for a while, I typically go to the store and I get candy or whatnot for my clients, because at the end of my sessions, I always offer candy as an incentive. If you participate and do what you need to do, you get candy. If not, you don't get it. So I love going to Dollar Tree. It just has so many different things. There's some games in here that they have that you guys can do with your clients. There's always different ways that you can incorporate activities into your sessions to make them more fun and insightful. So definitely don't sleep on Dollar Tree because they got the goods.
The guy with no money I done gave you. I was on top when that shit meant a lot. Still on top like I'm scared of the drop. Still on top and these niggas wanna swap. Niggas wanna swap like it's sauce in a Watts. I don't wanna change cause I'm good where I'm at. Mob tie so I'm always good where I'm at. Word of Junior, Jazzy, Baby J. Tell them when I die, put my money in a brick.
Hey y'all, what's up? Finally checking back in. I'm off work now, clearly. I switched into something a little more comfortable for class. So now I'm about to get ready to prepare for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go into my Canvas here and just see pretty much what the class is gonna be about tonight, just so I can kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, you know, so I don't go in there looking crazy. So let's see. It's currently 5:18. So my class tonight is my policy class, which that class gets on my nerves, and research. So today's class, I'm assuming this is what we're going to be talking about. So we're talking about objectives on modules 1 through 4. And also this is just the material it wants us to have before preparing to go to this class. So if y'all want to read that, y'all can. So how VCU's program does theirs is the online version of it is you have the asynchronized and then you have synchronized. So how my program is pretty much the one that I'm in the 16-month program, and it's online completely. My bad, y'all. My mom's dog was whimpering. But anyway, each semester I believe is like around 16 weeks, I think. And I'm taking 5 classes, including my field class. So I want to say you have to take 4 classes in order to be full-time, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so I'm taking 5. So, right. It sounds like a lot. I don't know how I do it. And I do a internship on top of going to class full-time and working full-time. But, you know, sacrifices. I'm going to just say that much. So, yeah, let's see what, like I said, some of this stuff that we're going to be covering tonight in class, just so I'm somewhat prepared, and then I'll check back in with you guys once the class actually starts.
Yeah.
Many organizations organizations and individuals keen to create impact in the world really struggle to make that change happen. The theory of change is a helpful tool to create milestones and targets whilst showing a logical process of how activities lead to impact.
We got China.
Girl, who?
Chayana.
I think that's how you say it, Chayana.
Chayana. Yeah, Chayana. She's saying it cool. Chayana, and she means. Oh wait, that's the teacher.
Girl, it's a girl named Jada. Nobody barely got pictures. That's the funny thing.
Maybe we should ask how many people can be in a group before.
Oh yeah, true. That makes sense. Yeah. Girl, I did not realize we had all this stuff due this week.
I didn't write anything on my board.
Girl, I mean, this is a lot of stuff. It's even like I ain't about to be.
Make me a fucking wig and everything.
Girl, it's looking like ain't nobody gonna be doing nothing this weekend for real. Cause baby, these assignments got some folks in the chokehold, honey.
And we gotta turn in our hours next week. We gotta turn in our hours, and we gotta turn in our conference.
A kindness I received, gave, or witnessed. I think there's a lot of kindness around me. I think I noticed someone helping a homeless person when I was driving downtown. So that was nice, seeing someone help each other.
Hey y'all, so for me, something that I'm proud of is staying consistent with the gym. Typically by now I would give up. I'm usually one of the people that start at the beginning of the year and then be like, all right, I'm gonna be consistent in the gym, and then after January's done, it's over with. But I've been still going, so I'm proud of that. A kindness thing that I feel like I've seen recently, last week at my internship, one of my supervisors or whatnot, she was kind of like really upset about something, and she kind of started, I don't want to say crying, but like you could just tell whatever the situation was, it really upset her. And I just seen how everybody was able to come together and just talk to her and console her in that moment. So that was really nice to see that. Favorite way to eat vegetables, I'm gonna be very honest, I do not really eat vegetables. I know I need to, but I don't eat them as much. I've been trying to eat them like in smoothies or something, but it's not my favorite. And lastly, how I feel about social media. It can be a good or a bad thing. You can definitely use social media to your advantage if you use it in the right way. I do like YouTube and TikTok. Those are my favorite platforms. I used to really like Instagram, but it's kind of like all out of whack at this point. But I do take personal breaks every so often because it can become overwhelming after a while and a distraction. So I will deactivate it for like a month or so long or whatnot if I do feel like it becomes a distraction. Let's see. I'm going to go with is it Chartis? I'm so sorry if I pronounced it wrong.
You are fine. It's Chartra.
Okay.
A kindness that I have witnessed. My mom bought dinner for homeless people on Sunday. My favorite way to eat veggies. I also am not picky about that. I like them cooked or raw, doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I did.
And then we have
kind of great though.
None of them are.
Great.
I'm looking at all of them. They're neither.
No, it's not a grade. But then it says submit topic as well for policy.
Is that what's supposed to be due this weekend? I'm sorry.
Different. All of it is supposed to,
Uh-huh.
but she extended the policy analysis to March 1st.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what it is. It's the one that say May. It's you talking about the one that say policy ecosystem groups, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So okay.
So
everything we do so far is basically leading up to
right.
that big assignment.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
When I say I am stressed, like I know before I logged into class, I had showed y'all some of the assignments I had to do this week, but I didn't realize like how lengthy some of this stuff was. So I'm just like, Lord, I gotta get it together. Got to get it together. So the game plan right now is, as y'all see, like I was in the middle of editing, but I just literally had to just change something out that got copyrighted it. So I'm going to export that, and I'm going to work on my annotated bibliography that I told y'all about earlier, because that's due tonight. I also there's something else I wanted to tell y'all. Oh, earlier today at work, I was trying to do like notes in between seeing my clients or whatnot, so I didn't have too many when I got off. I still got to do like 2, but that's a good thing to do, like in between seeing your clients if you got time. Or you got an iPad or whatever you want to use. If you want to speak your notes in your phone, you know, get creative with it. You just write it down. Pretty much how I'm going to write my note, I'm going to explain it to y'all. Work with siblings, my clients. And what I try to do with them is I do their sessions, like 2 activities with them individually, and then I come together for a group activity at the end. So today's activities we did was we went to pro-social outings. That what you would name it in your note. So we went on a pro-social outing to the park and to Dollar Tree. So of course you want to dress that up in a different type of way. But some of the skills that I was trying to assist them with learning in this is you always want to refer back to your treatment plan when you're writing your notes, because anything that you do, it needs to tie along with whatever is your goal in the treatment plan for that particular client. So one of your client's goals is to work on being able to handle their emotions in public places, and then you take them out in, you know, to the store, and then they start having an outburst. You know, that could be a skill you're working on. qmhp assisted client with working on emotional skills in this setting. qmhp provided coping skills that she could utilize the next time she becomes upset. So just, you would word it something like that. But how I plan on wording mine today is probably something like qmhp assisted, you know, client on an outing to monitor their ability to interact with other children. qmhp provided recommendations for different tools and feedback that the client can utilize in further situations. So I noticed today, as I was explaining about my voiceover earlier in my session with the clients, is they were drawing circles in the ground, as y'all saw. And they were getting upset because one of the siblings, they kept going inside of the circle, and she didn't like that. So she kept pushing and putting her hands on her. So I was trying to help her to learn how to express herself without having to put her hands on somebody. So I told her, I said, you can express yourself without having to physically put your hands on somebody. So that was something I was trying to teach her today. And I was also teaching the other siblings to not antagonize, because if she's asking you to not do something, why would you do it? But y'all know how kids are. Kids, they just, if you tell them don't touch the stove because it's hot, what they gonna do? They gonna touch the stove because they just like to rebel sometimes. But anyways, that's a way that you can kind of like make your session like creative in a sense. Like, you know, sometimes people don't want to just, especially the kids get bored, and you got to get very creative with them. So sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I take them on like little outings and stuff, but Again, you just always want to dress it up and make it sound professional in your note, because that's the most important thing. These insurance companies is looking at it. You want to make it sound as professional as possible. Anywho, I didn't mean to turn this into a whole note tip video, but if you guys want to see a full in-depth video on that, I did do that last year, and I will have it listed somewhere down below. And here is what the video looks like, so you can look out for it if you are interested in figuring out how do you do a full progress note. But anyway, guys, as y'all can hear, I'm tired. So I'm going to get in here and work on as much stuff as I can. If I come back and check in with y'all, I will. If not, it will be to close out this video. So I'll see y'all in a sec.
I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch. I do it all and I'm around. You scared to do. I'm not. As long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. My bitch scheming, looting, hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you.
This is the first time I've been able to get in my bed since this morning. When I say I am tired, I am tired. As y'all seen, I just turned in that assignment. That mess was like way more confusing than what I thought it was going to be. Research is not just really my thing, so I'm going to just pray that I did the assignment correctly, and we just going to leave it in God's hands at this point, because I'm tired, okay? I'm ready to pretty much just try to relax for a little bit. I mean, I've been on go since 8 o'clock this morning. Work, notes, class, trying to do that assignment, reading. Like, my brain is on overload right now. I have not done no type of self-care. I mean, a lot of times I really don't feel like I do a lot of self-care like I used to, but I'm trying to get back into the groove of that, because I know that that's so important, especially preventing burnout, stuff like that. That's the last thing that y'all want to experience. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my day in the life of a full-time MSW student slash I guess you could say professional, because I'm in the field too. Yeah, comment down below, y'all, if I want to see more of these days in the life. I'm going to try my best to try to start doing them again and keeping up with my consistent schedule of posting 2 times a week. You know, minimum once, you know, with all this stuff I have going on right now. And also just comment on some other suggestions you guys would like to see. Social Work Month is coming up in March, so y'all already know. I definitely plan on putting out some social work content then, but comment down below some things that you guys would like to see from me as well. Vlogs, day in the lives, certain type specific topic videos, Q&As, whatever you guys are curious about. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video and you still ain't subscribed to the family yet, what are you waiting on? Click on that red subscribe button down below before leaving out. And make sure you give your girl a thumbs up too, because it definitely helps out the channel. Anyways, y'all, I'm calling it a night. As I said, thank you guys so much for watching. You already know, I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.